Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Mars!
Way down bot, so yeah. Well, Pale Horse is actually getting involved here, trying to get some right clicks in onto Jubei. Jubei, though, does take the ruin. The problem is he is getting seriously body blocked. Crow pulling those body blocks off, even with the battery assault kind of hitting him up. And now here comes Gremlo in with the burrow. The puck has been banned out relatively frequently in recent times, so I suppose it's understandable. That kill death assist ratio, though, is still very impressive for him too. So it feels like he's played more games than that, but in the ones he has played, he has been very effective as Owie. Okay. Tracks down B-God there.
Getting pulls off pretty frequently. They're getting that XP into the PA's hands pretty safely. And Monkey, okay.
Oh.
Spear back.
There's a dagger that comes through from Owie, but that's the only help Monkey's going to get, and it is not enough. Nick, slow things down.
Yeah, and I didn't get to track that kill too much, but I think it might have been a little bit of a nice bait around the sentry, because he's very hyper-focused over what he needs. While Jubei, ooh!
Body blocks. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what I meant by become really hairy in a sec here. He only survives maybe one more burst, but yeah.
Okay.
It's an ugly kill, but they get it at the very least. They get to deward that sentry as well. Not fun stuff, but really tight rotations from Crow the entire game. He's really been making efficient use of his time, and of course, having a slightly faster 4 like the Scarith Mage always helps, because he doesn't have the boots, but he's got the gas to do it. And okay, both mid lanes level 6. A little bit scary, but I think Shaggy should be fine, even though he is pushed back.
Well, Monkey gets taken down a little bit more slowly in that regard, so perhaps that accounts for that slight difference. But now, that is a 3-man build-up in the bottom lane, ET. You were sort of warning against this. They're going to give it a go. Do they have the damage? The epicenter is coming through. Scourge is dropping pretty quickly. TP in from B-God. Don't know if it's going to be enough. Scourge might still die. They're going to at least find the return kill on the Skywrath Mage, but they weren't able to keep the Medusa alive. But now can Monkey actually get out of here? He is being chased by the 2 supports, and there is no burn because he used it for that kill, and I highly doubt he's getting himself out of this one. Trying to just run through the tree line, but there's the stun. Okay. Monkey's going to make him work for it, but he will be going down here. In the meantime, in terms of value, but in terms of making sure Shaggy can't recover as they do make their play, jumping in. There's the silence, though, and okay, that's going to force out the ult. Winter's Curse being committed, but here comes Nick. Jubei, though, hooking in as well. They're going to lock it down. They're going to throw down the arena into the spear stun. Pale Horse doesn't have any backup here because Monkey already used the ult to keep the puck locked down. And that giving up a few too many kills in response. And you see in terms of the net worth, at this point, Arkosh, despite having the kill lead, aren't actually ahead.
Oh, and Jubei
hooks in onto Pale Horse, gets the trap into the kisses. Pale Horse, oh boy, he is going to get taken down here. Can they finish off Jubei in exchange? Yes, they can, but, well, perfectly cued, right? We were talking about the trades really not being as favorable for them. Now they end up losing a big one there. They're looking for some sort of response, but the Cookie pushes Scourge over the Mystic Flare. Now Gremlo, who got caught inside of that Dream Coil, gets taken down. He'll be finished off. Crow now in some trouble as well as Nick is going to try and track him down, but Monkey is there with an ult on the back line, but they don't have the damage to actually kill Shaggy just yet, so this fight is just too broken up. Monkey dropping low, Monkey taken down, Little Nick continuing to try and chase after Crow, but now they see that Owie is still in this engagement. They would much rather go after him. Problem is, Nick got a little bit too far away. Shaggy does get taken down, but if you're Arkosh, those camps up, because we haven't really seen Arkosh push into that section of the map. They've been fighting a hell of a lot and right on cue. They do go for Pale Horse here. Can they get the kill? There's going to be every single ult, basically. Arena, kisses, Dream Coil, everything thrown out. But they do find the kill, but now they don't really have anything in the tank for a second round.
Yeah, and he's up to 25 seconds, so maybe they get this kill on the Monkey. Oh, nice spear.
Shaggy comes in, looking for the damage to follow it up. Jubei still not dead. Never mind. Gremlo comes in with the Burrow Strike. We'll be able to connect, but they lose the Tiny. They lose Monkey. They use Winter's Curse. You get
the carries and how they're situated and the lack of actual tower damage here. This is a nice smoke, though, and they're looking to try and punish Nick again. And without a BKB, they're actually going on to Owie, but is this all going to be a bait?
Aui's dropping low. Aui's taken down. Kisses coming through. Connecting onto Gremlo. They're going to cancel it with the Ava, though. But now Jubei hooks in. They've caught Pale Horse, trapped him in the cogs, but they don't have any health to actually take this fight. So they end up losing Gremlo and Jubei almost right away. And now Shaggy has a decision to make. Do you want to go back in? Yes, he does, because Scourge is here. There's going to be the ult out from the Dusa. Pale Horse is, for now at least, being saved by that Cold Embrace, actually just mitigating most of that damage. And maybe Pale Horse gets away. Maybe Monkey hits a huge ult onto Shaggy. When they find the kill, Monkey will die, but he doesn't care. He did what he wanted.
And, they might find Crow. Yeah, he's going to do a lot of damage to Nick, but yeah, should just die in time. Still, though, everybody wants a whole bunch of farm, and then it's sadly resulted in Pale Horse having to go for some more awkward item build-up. Shaggy, he's fine, but
I don't know if they want to commit this much. There are heroes on the high ground, but they do go in. There's going to be the arena. Jubei hooks in. Little Nick, though, he will still die, but they find the kill with the kisses, so Gremlo goes down, but feels like they want more. They do have Pale Horse pretty low on HP here. They would have to dive the tower for it, though, and there's the cookie stun coming in. Pale Horse dropped low. Can they finish him off? Yes, they can, but now Aui's into the fight, but there's going to be the Stone Gaze coming in, forcing all of these heroes back. Shaggy does still end up falling, though. And Aui actually wants back in, and there's going to be the curse. They drop it onto Jubei. Aui waiting, looking for his moment. Now he's going to jump back in. They got the silence on a skirt. He's able to jump it off, or remove it rather, with the Manta. Jumps back because B-God actually hit him with the cookie, so he's stuck in the fight. Starting to drop pretty damn low. Aui getting low himself, but he is not giving up on this play. Never mind. Yes, he is. He's going to run, and I don't know if he makes it out. B-God continues to chase, but Aui's able to get the leap away. They get the toss. Meanwhile, Aui TPing his way in. He's going to join this fight. They need that first kill. They haven't gotten it yet, but Jubei almost certainly, there we go, will go down. But to the south, Dream Coil deployed. Scourge coming into the fight. Crow does manage to throw out a nice Mystic Flare, and it's enough to actually kill Shaggy. Now they get the ult onto Scourge, keeping him out of the fight, trying to take down Little Nick, but Nick will survive, drops the arena, Spear Stun onto Gremlo connecting, and Scourge is here to do the heavy lifting, dealing out the damage. But can they catch up to anyone else? Nick just used the arena and the spear, so yeah, all he has to work with is the rebuke that doesn't hit, and it would appear that
absolutely awful position to be in.
Yeah, this is not a fun time for them. There's a basher up on Aui at least, but yeah, he is going to have his build dictated to him moving forward. As Shaggy, this is not a kill you're going to get by yourself. He is looking for it, but now look at Gremlo coming in. They actually popped the disc early as well. Oh boy, they just played Shaggy like a damn fiddle. And Jubei, well, friends don't let friends die alone, I suppose, as he jumps in there to add one more. But his teammates are looking for a counterplay here. If they could get Gremlo, that would make this hurt a little bit less, but they still have to track him down. They're going to commit the arena. Nick, though, doesn't have a spear.
Again, like, even though that was kind of the miracle play, because you just got to pop his Andisk for free, but this is risky business. There's so much vision here, and Monkey, with him going down, that's your defensive backline. Now they're going to get everything cleaned up. At least they got two heroes out of the base towards this bottom lane, the only place they've really been finding farm, but that's where all it takes is for one person on the cut to say, guys, they're gone. They're not here. But this is the other option. They're looking. They're hunting, and Gremlo,
okay. Able to burrow strike his way past the spear. Now he's going to look for the TP out, but there's the cookie. B-God hits him up. Nick actually pushed him back into the path of it, too, just to make... He would like to go for the greed. He wants one extra wave, but now he sees the flare coming in. Does he just pop the BKB and try to go? Jubei has the hook, though, so he can't afford it. And he's almost certainly dead here. Yep. They take him down, and Aui's just a little too greedy there.
Yeah, and of course, it's poorly is because the curse is on cooldown for maybe another 20 seconds here. I think he still is more or less the linchpin for this game.
Yeah, especially with the way the cut were grouped up in that fight. If he had the ult, could have just completely turned things around. Although, to play devil's advocate for the cut, maybe they were only grouped up like that because they knew that it was down, as they're going to try to jump in onto Monkey immediately. Nick drops the arena. Monkey with the Cold Embrace bought some time, but it's not going to be enough. He goes down. Gremlo falls as well. He'll buy back immediately, but there is no buyback on that Wyvern. So without the Winter's Curse ET, is this doable? They're going to try the old tossback play at least, but
double.
They're going to have to kill Scourge twice. Okay, here comes Nick, though, refreshing, dropping the arena. Doesn't catch anybody, but it's just to keep Scourge alive. Meanwhile, Jubei hooks in, connecting onto two, immediately goes down, but it's buying time. However, that also bought enough time and gold for Monkey to get his buyback back up, but the second he goes back in, he's in trouble. Shaggy trying to catch him out, but Gremlo and Pale Horse jumping in. They force that puck back. They find a kill onto BGod as well over in the tree line on the right. So they are holding the line as best as...
Scourge really commit everything just yet. He still had that BKB. He still shouldn't have been in that much danger, but his mana just got maybe a little bit too light here. Owie, though, this would be terrible. They find him out of the base. He does have buyback, but let's see. He's got to do some gymnastics here, but...
It's just nowhere for him to go. Nothing but bad options quickly.
Yeah, and it's a real easy march. We're in the mid lane. We still have the Aegis for another minute. This is where Scourge really could not care less about dying. He does just want to go in, but Gremlo...
Oh! Gremlo's in trouble. Dreamcoat connects onto 2. Jubei does go down, but he's the sacrificial lamb. If they can find the kills, it's going to be worth it. Gremlo taken down. That was his buyback used in the last fight, so he's gone for a minute and a half. And they forced a buyback out of Owie as well. That is the all-important play for them. And look at Scourge. He's actually going to keep on going. Pale Horse in trouble, but Cold Embrace comes out. Winter's Curse deployed. Shaggy getting murdered by his teammate. Will he actually die, though? Not quite yet. Pale Horse baited in. Blinks forward, trying to find the kill, but now he's stuck in the middle, and Owie just jumped to him. The kisses are just going to tear through this duo. Owie cannot die here. He just fought back, but he's down for 2 minutes, ET, and that is the game. There it is. The GG called the cut. Play that masterfully.
Yeah, just great team fight execution at the end there. They really had so much more in the tank as well. You needed... Can't do a whole lot versus the Bristle. You're really just going to have to give Scourge the game and then hope for the best here as Jubei... Okay. Yeah, blocked up.
That's a problem. He's going to try to make it into the Roche pit, looking for the deny. Oh. Well.
Trying to make the trades work, because what should happen in this lane, every single time that link goes, a shackle shot should follow, and then the link ends. But until then, they do have to be semi-careful. But Monkey. Even though he has the boots, doesn't matter. They have enough. They slowed him up. He's got that stick.
It does at least instill a little bit of hope if you're Arkosh, as mid. Rudy fighting up against Shaggy, able to get through that Flame Guard, but that is going to be the thing for the Ember Spirit, right? The Flame Guard, 2 points up in it against the Storm in particular, just really allows you to nullify some of that damage, but they can't nullify that. Up top, Scourge gets taken down. Gremlo got a relatively long duration static link there, and pushed in for the kill. Scourge gets taken down. Monkey and Lil Nick will trade out in the bottom lane, and now mid. Does Shaggy go for it? It looks like he wants it, but he doesn't want to push the high ground. He doesn't have much HP himself. Potential play for Scourge to take advantage of once he does rotate out of lane. Speaking of rotations, though, the Tusk made his way mid. So did BGod, though. Nice avalanche coming out. That's going to really break up a lot of the momentum here, and Rudy's actually trying to fall back. He will turn around now, though, realizing his opponents have shifted their attention onto Crow, and Shaggy's very low on HP. He's going to get trapped up inside the shards and finished off by Crow. But I don't think they have the mana to reaction. Pale Horse, well, it looked for a moment like he wanted to try and make a play, but he backs off, which means Monkey is now going to get kind of turned on. There's going to be the Flame Break to push him back. DOT should finish him off, and Pale Horse maybe can get a return kill. Nick is losing a lot of armor to that Swarm Beetle. Can they track him down? No, they can't, as Pale Horse decides to use the position that Lil Nick plays. I suppose that Bat is often initiating and sacrificing himself for the plays.
And look at the jump. Ooh, it's nice dodge.
They're pulling themselves deeper into this fight as well, though, and even if they get the kill onto Jubei, they need to really be able to focus down the other heroes in this engagement, and they can't, as Scourge simply continues to chase onto Crow. And now if you're Rudy, you don't have a crazy amount of mana. And Gremlo is here. Pale Horse is actually coming in as well. They're going to try and make this into a real party, but there's the Ava into the toss. Gremlo gets taken down, but Rudy was able to regen up. He's rejoining the fight, getting onto BGod. Now gets the Vortex onto Shaggy, pulling him back into the engagement. Shaggy needs to be careful. He's going to go for the root. Does manage to get it. Now he has to dance between remnants, but he can't actually do it. They'll find the kill. Rudy's looking for the TP away. The Shackle, though, latches before he gets up the river, and if they can get into that north side jungle, you do have heroes like the Ember and the Bat nearby, but can they actually find the kills? Yeah, not really. Okay, never mind. Jubei says, I'll just kind of walk my way into this one and get into trouble, but the shards don't connect. Maybe he lives. Rudy doesn't want to give up on it, though, continuing to chase forward. Jubei just desperately trying to fall back, turns around, throws out the shackle. Still going to die, though. Monkey hits him up with the last little bit of damage, but now they've chased so far, they're in some trouble. Flame Break coming through. Rudy in trouble. They're going to hit him with the toss, but there's Monkey dropping down the ult. Rudy gets the chance to back away, and he is going to TP himself home. Arkosh still on the run here, but at least they've gotten the most of heroes out. It looks like Monkey may be the only person sacrificed as Crow. Well, he's actually kind of baiting. He throws out the shards. He waits for Pale Horse to join him. They get the snowball onto Shaggy. They'll take him down. And now if you're the Cud, you're the team kind of overextending here. They finally finish off Monkey, but the cost is pretty damn high, but now they want to go back in. They get the Shackle down onto 2. Crow trying to hold his ground. Throws out the Walrus Punch, but he's getting slowed up by that goo. They're going to drop the Avalanche on top of him as well. That should be enough to allow them to finish that kill onto Crow, and they do get it, but now your position 4 hero doesn't really play the role that you picked him for.
Yeah, and more often than not, that snowball results in you being a little bit too far in, a little bit too deep underneath those towers, and it's Ag's time. They've got the gold lead on Arkosh, but Scourge uses it so much better, and right now, maybe baiting a little bit. Of course, Monkey, he's trying to anchor down this bot lane here, but how split can you find him in the toss back? Oh, it's so good from B-God.
Shackle in mid-air as well. That duo is just on point.
They've done such a good job of walking away from these fights, but Pale Horse, he wants in. He wants Jubei at the very least, and feel like they should get him, but it's still just a Jubei, and it's just so much farm being amassed still. Even though they get the kill, the gold actually goes in the favor of the cut just because they're using that much more.
They didn't have a sentry on that high ground, so they didn't actually see him coming initially, and they're going to try and turn this. Rudy goes in. The Vortex does get deployed. Shaggy's in trouble, but Nick got the lasso. They're going to pull Rudy back. They need to be able to get some more lockdown onto him, though, but the defensive snowball comes through. It's not enough, however. Rudy still falls, and now Crow. I admire the courage. I admire the defensive play. Unfortunately, it is a snowball still, so he just snowballs into his own death.
Really, he's just been a distraction. He's really just been kind of not using his remnants very aggressively. I feel like every remnant has been an escape, but he's dangling himself in front as V-God gets the kill. I think that's what, blink reveal? Yeah, makes sense. As Crow trying to run away is gonna get leashed. Oh, okay, gets lassoed as well. That's a little bit of hate, but it's a kill right on top of the Roche pit, and of course, as we always see, as soon as you get that Ags, you can immediately start to threaten in that pit. You get that anti-armor, you get that. Only got about 16 armor. His base stats are not that great either, but no way.
Look at that play. They toss Shaggy onto Pale Horse. He was able to get the time lapse off, though. Still alive. They'll dust him. Can they kill him? Not yet. Rudy, though. Rudy, I'm not sure if you want to be here. A little bit of an awkward spot, but Shaggy's actually the one dropping. He's going to try to jump away to a Remnant.
Oh, he's got a TP
going
in.
for the TP home. I think he makes it. No, he doesn't. They find the kill, but there is still a fight in the river. As Crow snowballing up Little Nick, but Rudy has to just back away, and I don't know if they have the fight. Pale Horse is trying to sort of rejoin his teammates, but the front line has really collapsed here. There is no definitive engagement. As Gremlo, caught by the Gale Force, forced to pop his BKB, so eventually those two teams do come back into each other, and this is... yeah, it's an interesting attempt there. Long duration static link, but on to B-God, who didn't care about his right-click damage. Do get that root down. This Ember Spirit is really not durable at all.
Yeah, but this is the big problem. They've gotten a creep wave all the way here. They've got one range creep here. I think Rudy's going to have to zip and try to kill it, and then, yeah, try to get back. But lasso, they're pulling Monkey.
No one's there to do any follow-up damage, though, so Nick might actually go down. There's going to be the Winter's Curse being applied, but it's awkward with the spacing because Shaggy has to loop all the way around the wall, but they will still take down Lil Nick. Now they're onto Shaggy as well. They're going to pull him in. That Shackle from Jubei doing absolutely nothing to help. And the Cut are now on the run. Rudy, you don't have any mana left, so not really sure what he can do here. He is trying to hit up B-God. He does get the vision. There's going to be the snowball into the Vortex, and okay, he had just enough to keep that fight going. They find a third kill, maybe a fourth. Jubei going to get caught in the Ice Shards. In some serious trouble here. Shackle's going to be deployed defensively, and he'll look for the TP home. And he does manage to make it away, but if you're the Cut...
no lockdown. They need the Tusk to get the punch, really, to start off anything. But Arcane Room, this is a huge fight.
Rudy got it. They're going to jump on Jubei first. Quick and easy kill. No, they actually go after the more valuable target first. They want B-God. And they do manage to get him, and then Rudy zips back across the river to finish that initial kill. So both of the supports taken down, and Arkosh maybe looking for an opportunity here. Creep Wave's going to start coming up behind him, and could get some damage onto this tier 2.
Of course, it's still very difficult once the Hog gets going. It's where we do need to see that curse counter initiation, but if they do dogpile, look for the curse. Look at Monkey.
Gremlo did get hit by the Abyssal stun, though, but now Monkey... Oh, Monkey got lassoed! He's not going to be able to throw out the ult. They take him down. They finish off Crow as well. It's going to cost them Lil Nick, but I think they're okay with this right now as they will continue to track onto Gremlo. BKB wears off. Rudy, though, trying to zip in. Gets the Vortex onto Shaggy, but it doesn't help save Gremlo's life. They'll still lose that Razor, and now the Gale Force actually locked Rudy down for a second, so Scourge is going to be able to catch back up. BKB comes in, but will it be enough? He's still just taking too much physical damage, and Scourge takes him down. Ultra...
Again, they need to find him a little bit sooner there, but if they aren't finding it, then we're going to see them lose pretty much their entire lead here as Jubei. Well, now those are going to feel even more costly. It's more gold into Rudy's hands, but it's also Gremlo diving in. Not going to hit this time around, but they do have to go back for Shaggy. Shaggy's been very annoying with the split push here. Doesn't have a defensive remnant, though, or at least not one too far away, but we'll have to see if that chase ends up being anything. But the smoke out forward.
Okay.
Scourge, he's looking.
Wasn't able to get the Abyssal directly there onto the Storm Spirit, but he is still pushing forward, looking. V-God blinks in. They've caught Monkey, the traditional target in this game, as they find that pickoff, but they would love more. They see Gremlo trying to run. Can they catch up to him? Well, they can. He's going to pop the BKB, but there's that lasso coming in. The Abyssal stun comes out as well. While that happened, though, Pale Horse actually catches Shaggy out in the middle lane, so now the Ember is not coming into this fight in the cut. I don't think they want the fight at all. They're trying to back away. That means the Tiny gets left behind as B-God. That was the most optimistic TP I think I've ever seen. There's no way he was finishing that off, but tried for
this stage, and Scourge especially, even though he's got that AC, the rest of the lineup does not care, and okay, Pale Horse in a little bit of danger, but not enough danger.
They are pulling way into the opponent's base there, but the time-lapse does get the Weaver out. The problem is Crow does not have a time-lapse because he is Tusk and he is dead. So, time to go. But Pale Horse actually just got clipped there by the root. They're going to pop his Lincolns. They're going to hit him up with the Shackle, but there's going to be the ult in exchange. The Winter's Curse thrown onto Shaggy, so they're able to finish him off. Scourge, though, trying to fight still, but he's losing so much health, ET. He's forced to fall back. This is not looking great for the side of the cut. They lose B-God again. He does have his buyback available, but Scourge, really? Are you sure about this? He is going to try to push his way in. Takes down Monkey, but look at his HP. It's just dipping down. Can he get far enough away? Gremlo wants to chase, but he won't catch up.
Yeah, should be able to break a few ankles there with that time lapse, and then Rudy, well, he's still got the Aegis. He might be forced into using it here, though.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to wait that out. They just have to burn through it, but now are they set up to go again? They need to be very careful. Monkey, though, isn't alive, so there's no curse, and they just jump straight in. Here's the Abyssal stun. They get the lasso down as well. Gremlo now getting targeted as well. Scourge just pushes his way forward, but it's Shaggy who will pick up both of those kills, sort of yoinks it away with the sleight of fist, but at that point, if you're the cut, you don't give any cares about who gets the kills because you find them. And since Arkosh were feeling...
They can take the top tower without any worry. They don't want to be forced up there. Oh, look at the damage.
Meanwhile, B-God blinks in. He gets the Ava. The toss is there. That forces Monkey to ult. That's really not the position they wanted to use that all-important ult in. But Pale Horse is still trying to hold. Here comes Crow coming in to help. Blinks forward. Gets off the Walrus Punch. Shaggy dropping low. Shaggy actually going to jump back. Okay, jumps back in to avoid that little bit of extra damage, and he should be okay. The question is, will Pale Horse be okay? He's dropping low. Scourge taking the man fight. The bash comes through. They find the kill. The snowball's too late. And now, Crow, you're the only man alive. He's trying to hold. The glyph has been popped. The cores are coming back up in about 1 or 2 more seconds, but they're coming back up to 0 reinforcements. And the cut, I mean, they got everything that they wanted short of just a straight-up win. They will fall back. They heal up Scourge with that freshly delivered Satanic. And now, Rudy, you cannot afford to die here. He's going to back off immediately, but that means Scourge is back onto the tier 4s, and they are threatening to end the game.
Yeah, but the glyph is used. Monkey used his ulti already. They need to do something to Scourge right now. They need to link him up. They need to slow him down, but they don't have enough
guys. Got it! He caught Monkey. He's pulling him back. They're going to take him down. And now this is turning into disaster territory. Rudy trying to push in. Gremlo right beside him. They'll finish off Nick, but they need to kill Scourge. Right now, I'm not sure that they can do it as Gremlo pushed back by the Gale Force, trapped in this fight, taken down again. Still no buyback ET. And the cut, I think they just damn well did it. The GG's called. They're not even going to try to defend because Rudy can't do it alone. In fact, he's going to get picked off right at the end there. And the cut, boy, they were pressured